Hi guys and welcome back to another video. Now today what I'm going to be bringing you is season 6 episode 15 of City signings. Now if you do go on to enjoy today's video, make sure you drop a like on it. 70 likes on today's video would be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 7,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell, and it's free to do so and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts on this signing down in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on Bradford City signing Scott Banks on a season-long loan from Crystal Palace? I don't know all too much about him. He's not really played too many professional games, so he will now be looking to come to Bradford City, get loads of games under his belt. We have been crying out for a winger over the past couple of games. I think he's a winger, can also play as an attacking midfielder as well, but make sure you drop a like on today's video, subscribe if you are new as well, and let's get into it. So this is something that has been rumoured over the past couple of days. Marky was asked about it before the Barrow game, I think it was on Thursday, and he didn't make a comment about it, so maybe that was something that was clearly in the pipeline, but maybe it hadn't been finalised, so he didn't really want to say all too much. But Bradford City tweeted today at 1:30 PM saying, breaking news, swapping one striped Macron Sports jersey for another. Welcome to Scott Banks, who arrived on a season-long loan from Crystal Palace. The article does then read, City secure Banks. Bradford City AFC is delighted to announce the signing of attacking midfielder Scott Banks on loan from Premier League side Crystal Palace. The 20-year-old playmaker arrives at the University of Bradford Stadium on a deal until the end of the 22-23 campaign. A Scotland under-21 international, Banks began his career at Dundee United, turning professional in 2018 before moving to Selhurst Park in 2020. He scored 10 goals and registered 4 assists in 17 appearances for the Eagles in last season's Premier League 2, having previously served loan spells with Scottish sides Alloa Athletic and Dunfermline Athletic. Banks said, "It feels brilliant. I have been waiting for it to happen for a while, so I'm looking forward to getting started. I felt this was the perfect place for me to come. I've spoken to the gaffer about what he wants to do here, and now I can fit into that this season. I'm a creative player who will look to make chances and score goals. That has always been my game. I was able to do it quite a bit last year and will hopefully be able to replicate here. Coming here, there is a personal development aspect, but I want to push for promotion and be a part of a squad that achieves something. Hopefully supporters are as welcoming as they seem and I can put a few smiles on faces." City manager Mike Hughes added, "We are pleased to be welcoming Scott to the club until the end of the season and we are looking forward to seeing him in action. He's a talented young player who has the ability to unlock doors and make things happen in the final third. With bags of experience in Premier League 2, he was also awarded plenty of minutes during pre-season for Crystal Palace and he's more than accustomed to being in and around a top flight setup. He will train with us today and come straight into contention for tomorrow's game against Hull City." If you want to see my match preview for Hull City, it is going to be available exclusively to Tier 3 channel members because it's not a league game. I'm going to make that one for the Tier 3 channel members. Hughes also said, "I am sure you will join me in wishing him the very best during his time here. Scott Banks will be sponsored by BRSK with his signing subject to the relevant FA and EFL clearances." Now, Crystal Palace also tweeted at 1:30 PM, well, Crystal Palace's academy actually, saying Scott Banks has joined Bradford City on loan until the end of the season. Good luck, Scott. Their article does then read, Scott Banks joins Bradford on loan. Crystal Palace academy midfielder Scott Banks has joined League 2 club at Bradford on loan. So Crystal Palace seem to think he's a midfielder, but Bradford City's teaser announcement said something about him being a winger, so not really too sure what his actual position is, but he comes in and provides some competition regardless. The 20-year-old will compete with the Bantams until the end of the season, looking to build on previous loan spells to Alloa Athletic and Dunfermline Athletic. Banks joined Palace in January 2020, so he's been there for 2.5 years now, and he played 17 times in the 21-22 Premier League, scoring 10 goals. He made 36 professional appearances over the course of his career and has featured twice for Palace during a pre-season tour. Commenting on the move, Banks said, "Bradford's a great club with real history and I'm looking forward to testing myself in League 2. It's a brilliant opportunity to learn under a manager like Mark Hughes, so I'm really grateful to everyone at both clubs who enabled this." Now, with him not playing really any professional matches, I couldn't find any actual in-depth statistics like what I've done on previous signings where we go on SofaScore, because they don't do stats for the Premier League 2 and I don't believe they do any for the Scottish Leagues either. But if we have a look at his career so far, he started out with Dundee United, actually with a club called Linlithgow Rose Boys Club. before 2013, but in 2013 he joined Dundee United's academy before turning professional in 2018. He was with them for 2 years. He had a loan spell at Clyde where he scored 1 goal in 12 appearances in 2019 before joining Crystal Palace, where he's yet to make a senior first team appearance. I believe that's in the league though, according to Wikipedia. In 2020 he was loaned out to Alloa Athletic where he scored 0 goals in 4 appearances. Then in 2021 he was loaned out to Dunfermline Athletic where he scored 0 goals in 11 games. He has also made a couple of appearances for Scotland's under-19s and under-21s. In 2019, he made 2 appearances for Scotland's under-19s. Then in 2021, he made 4 appearances for Scotland's under-21s as well. So some interesting stats there. He is only 20, but hasn't really played all too much in terms of senior football, so I really will be interested to see how he does get on. Wikipedia does also have him down as an attacking midfielder, so if he is a central attacking midfielder, then he obviously comes in and provides some competition for Jamie Walker, who wasn't in the squad against Barrow. Jamie Walker is actually seeing a knee specialist surgeon today because it doesn't look good for Jamie Walker. He's going to be out for at least a couple of weeks, but Marky said he could be out for a number of months, so that's a massive loss for us. Scott Banks, whether he plays as a number 10, whether he plays on the right, or whether he plays on the left, he's obviously going to come in and provide some competition, because we've seen it with our wingers so far. None of them have really impressed too much. Lee Angle clearly isn't a winger. Harry Chapman's been poor in both games, and I thought his attitude against Barrow was really poor. Some of the times where he just wasn't running after balls, which he could have easily got to, and yeah, he looked a little bit lazy in that game. Jake Young looked bright in that 15, I don't even know how much he played, maybe half an hour I think it was, against Barrow. He looked fairly bright. I'm trying to think of the other wingers that we've got. Abois is going to be out injured for a long time. Keane Harrett's more of a striker than a right winger, and Gilead, again, for me, more of a central midfielder than a winger. Osadibe is going to be out until at least March time with his double leg break, so we clearly needed another winger. I still think we needed a winger before Osadibe's injury, so because obviously Osadibe's got injured, he's going to be out for a significant period of time. I still do think we could do with another winger, maybe Dion Pereira, maybe Carlos Mendes Gomes on loan from Luton. Either of them two would be fantastic signings. If Jamie Walker is going to be out for a significant amount of time, maybe then we need to get another player in. Obviously, this is our 3rd loan. We have 2 more loan spots available before one of them will have to miss out in a matchday squad. It looks probably quite likely if Romney Critchlow keeps up his performances like how he has been playing, it's highly likely he'll get recalled in January, which would be a massive loss for us if he keeps performing how he is doing, and they might send him out on loan to League One again, so that's maybe something to think about. No mention in either article if there is an option to recall Scott Banks in January, or if there is an option for us to send him back as well if the loan move doesn't work out. Hopefully it does work out, because the start of the season hasn't been great, opening with a 0-0 draw, then a 3-2 defeat against a team who were favourites to be relegated, or at least down there this season. I know they actually played really well, and Barrow have, really impressed me. They were fantastic in that game, so I've got to give them all due credit. If you haven't already checked out the matchday vlog, it was uploaded quite late on Saturday because YouTube took forever to check the video and all that sort of stuff, so make sure you go check that out. If you haven't already, you might probably want to click off if you're a Bradford City fan after Andy Cook scores, but like I say, I can't really comment all too much on the signing because I've never seen him play. I don't know all too much about him, so we've just got to wish him all the best. I would be interested to see if he does feature tomorrow. He probably will at least make the bench because our squad's getting thinner and thinner. I don't think Keane Harrett will be available for tomorrow's game. I think one of his suspension matches will count towards this game, which is good because it's a cup game against a championship side. The game is live on Sky Sports as well. I'll still be going to the game. There will be a match day vlog, but there won't be any match footage from home games going on into the future. If you didn't see, my vlog against Doncaster got taken down by the EFL, so there won't be any match footage now for any future home games. So I do apologise about that, but there's nothing I can do. I've got a copyright strike, and if I get 2 more, then the channel gets terminated. So in future, the match day vlogs at home will once again be going back to just on me. So I just thought I'd give you a quick update for those who didn't know about that, for those who don't follow me on Twitter. But that is where I'm going to leave it for today's video. If you have enjoyed, a like as always will be massively appreciated. If you could try and hit 70 likes, as I said at the start of today's video, that'd be absolutely class. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 7,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell, and it's free to do so, and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts on the signing as well down in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on Bradford City signing Scott Banks on a season-long loan from Crystal Palace? Shout out to our current Tier 2 channel member Dylan Broadhead and our current Tier 3 channel member B Davies 211. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I shall see you all tomorrow for the Hull at Home matchday vlog. Peace.